Hey guys, it's Jonesy. Just ducked down to the field this morning for a quick fly, test flight basically of the AXN. Had to do a few repairs on it the other day. A couple of things come in loose. One of the servo horns for the ailerons fell off at home on the bench, which was lucky I picked that up. But I've actually installed an external BEC onto this one. I'm hoping that's going to make the ESC run a little bit cooler. Plus I've been wanting to get one of these for a while just to try it out, so this was the perfect plane to try it out in. So we'll fire it all up and give it a go. I've had to play around with some of the trims for the elevator. It was coming a bit loose, so I'm going to have to probably retrim that a little bit, but we'll just have to see how we go in flight to start with. I had a bit of an accident last time I was out here. I was doing a loop over there and ran out of room, and I did a bit of a belly skid landing, which just popped off the control horn on the back, and one of the horns for the ailerons fell off at home while I was doing some repairs, which was really lucky that that happened at home and not in the air. Alright, I'll give this a whirl. And I'll get the big ant off me. Okay, and I need to reset the trims. It's not too bad actually. There's no wind down here this morning, which is great. I still don't have a lot of throw on the elevator. I think I'm going to have to, I've got a bit of trim on the elevator, but I think I'm going to have to adjust the actual control rod. Yeah, that's flying pretty good. Yeah, so yeah, g'day to all the guys. M&M, mate, thanks very much for your detailed post on the forum regarding the my 6-cell battery dramas. Yeah, I'm really at a bit of a loss as what's going on there. I usually do pretty much of what you said. I'm pretty pedantic at checking battery voltages and cell counts before and after and at the end of flights, because as you know, once you start to get a few packs, they can quite easily get mixed up, and it's always good to do a test, so you know what to charge and so forth. But yeah, there is a possibility that it is my charger. I've given those 2 6-cell packs to a mate of mine that also flies helis, that runs big 5006S packs on his T-Rex 600. So he's going to whack those on his charger for me when he gets a sec, and see what results he gets, and yeah, at least, I don't know, not sure really if it's going to prove anything, but it may rule out my charger as being the problem. What would be really nice is if those packs all balanced up and they were still fine, so it would mean that I've still got two good packs. But yeah, I really like the watt-meter battery checker, the inline one that you put the link to on there. I think I might get one of those next time I put them through an order. They're pretty cheap. I think they were like 20 bucks or something. Did the speed run the other day on the quad, and as I expected, it's pretty much the same as Engelburn's quad speed run, so not surprising. Like he said, our quads are pretty much identical, same motors, same props, so they're pretty much spot on the top speed. Yeah, so that was interesting. At least we know now what they're capable of. Had a quick chat with Brian on instant messaging. Unfortunately, he's back at work like the rest of us, and he's got some dodgy weather over there at the moment, so he's itching to get out and try his FPV stuff that he got for Christmas, by the sounds of it. But yeah, work and bad weather are two things that will really interfere with trying to fly these models. So yeah, just regarding batteries, I've got a bunch of 2200 3-cell packs that I used in my 450s, the 450 helis, which I'm now using in this. And this one here is a Turnigy 2200 3-cell. I think it's a 25C. And this pack has around about 200 cycles on it, and it's just starting to lose a little bit of its capacity. I'm probably only getting about 85 to 90% out of it, and I've had this ever since I started building the 450 GT, which was over 3 years ago now. And I've got 3 of these, I think. I had more of them. I gave a couple to a mate of mine that mucks around with rock crawlers, those little radio controlled four-wheel drive things that crawl over rocks with the big suspension. Because they were probably down to about 70-75% of their charge, but so that's perfect for him to have a play around with. But yeah, I'm pretty sure that I've just got a bad batch of those 6-cell batteries, and unfortunately I just didn't fly them enough when I first got them. I'm pretty sure that the problem probably would have showed up. I bought 2 of them while I was building my 500, and it was a pretty slow build process, and then I didn't really get to fly it, and then I started flying it for a bit and bought a couple more, and that was probably, I don't know, 4 or 5 months apart. Both of the lots I bought from the Australian store, so I'm guessing they probably just had the same batch. But anyway, not to worry. Shit happens, as they say. But yeah, it just seems to be flying pretty well. Didn't have to adjust any of the trims or anything. And I'm really hoping that I started my timer. Yep, I did. I've got the little LiPo alarm now, which is just one of those $5 Hobby King LiPo alarms that you can set your low voltage on, which was very handy the other day with the 6S packs in the 500. That thing was going off due to that dodgy cell that's in there. But yeah, I mean, this thing's great. You can just float around with it, or if you want to give it a bit of throttle, it doesn't go too badly either. What else has been happening? Pretty busy at work. We've got quite a few major projects on this year. Just putting a job advertisement up for another person, actually. That's how much work we've got at the moment. So that will be really handy, having somebody else to help us out. The Mobius, I uploaded the new firmware when it came out last week or thereabouts, and yeah, there's some great new settings in there. I still had a bit of a colour shifting problem the other day. I noticed it was mainly when it was in the low light, but overall definitely 100% improvement. It's such a fantastic HD little camera for what they are for the price. Yeah, forum's been pretty quiet of late. A few of the regulars in there. Rob must be off on his travels again. I haven't seen much from Rob in the last week or so. I took my quad, I've got like about a minute to go. Took my quad to our family gathering at Christmas, and having the loiter on there was great because I was able to just put it in loiter and give the controller to a few other people to have a bit of a play. And brother-in-law has been into quads for a little bit, and with his work, so he sent me a picture the other day. He's just finished building a Q450 build, pretty much the same as mine with the KK board, and father-in-law is interested in it now as well. So it's yeah, it's pretty addictive once you kind of get your hands on it and have a bit of a play. It is lots of fun. Righto, well that was my timer. So I'll see if I can bring this in for a landing without breaking anything. There we go. That's a bit of a walk, but that's okay. It's pretty hard to try and land here because there's like a hill and a hill. So anyway, yeah, pretty happy. BEC seems to work fine. I'll test the temperature on that ESC, and hopefully it's running a little bit cooler. Okay guys, catch you next time. Thanks for watching.